Welcome to your day 5 workout of PowerGlutes Plus. You guys have done amazing so far, and I cannot wait to get moving in this day 5 workout with you guys. I know these girls can't. Jolie, she's gonna be coming in at that level 1. Ashley's gonna be coming in at that level 2. So like I've said before, you know these girls, work along with them. Slower, better form is gonna be better than try to speed it up and you're gonna lose that form. So stick with these girls if you need to. You got that good form, maybe speed it up a bit. So what we're gonna look at today is a 10-minute AMRAP, as many rounds or as reps as possible. In that 10 minutes, it is going to be a glute bridge hip opener. You're gonna do 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Then you're going to go up into that reverse tabletop and do 15 of those knees out. And then you're going to go into that cross lift, 10 on one side, 10 on the other side, and then you're gonna end that round with 15 plie pulses. So that will be your workout for the day. I am excited. I'm gonna hop in where I can, but just a reminder, keep that band mid-thigh. If it lowers down, I almost said it slows down. If it lowers down or lifts up, try to move it back. That way you're protecting those knees. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lay it down. Go ahead and lift up. Lift that leg up. So as you work, guys, make sure those hips are staying nice and square. You're opening up. Perfect. Bringing that leg down. Think of keeping that arch up and open towards the ceiling as you bring that leg out to the side, and then closing it back in. 10 on one side and on the other side. Try not to get kicked by Jolie's beautiful long legs here. They're gorgeous. I love it. You guys are doing awesome at home. Keep it up. Make sure you're counting up to that 10 and then switching it out. Beautiful. Nice job. So this will be a little bit slower of a movement. So I'm not gonna get kicked by Ashley's legs here. They're short. And she turns Australian. We've just looked at that. She turns Australian at some point, so it's fun. I love it. Gorgeous. She's got some gorgeous tan skin. We got some nice glutes. I hope you guys are getting some nice glutes at home as well. Some tight and firm and lifted glutes. So as you're opening up, keeping those hips square, try not to let those hips drop. Perfect. Not dropping that hip might lessen that range of motion. Perfectly fine. Coming up into that table, looking straight up at the sky, keeping those hips lifted as you open those knees. Beautiful. So squeezing those glutes, nice tiny motions out and in. Remember that level 2, you might not be able to open those legs as far as that level 1. It's okay. That band's gonna be a little bit tighter on those legs. It's gonna resist you even more. It's gonna work those glutes a little more. She looked down at her legs like her legs were gonna tell her they were done moving. I love it. You guys are doing awesome. So knees coming in, opening out, driving those heels into the ground. Then you'll come to stand. So we got those next 2 movements as a standing movement. 10 on one side for that cross lift, 10 on the other. So try not to drop that hip down. Perfect. Usually Jolie's over here opening it up. She's dropping it down today. She knows I'm coming for her. So you're gonna cross behind, pressing those thighs together, and then you're gonna lift straight up, tapping the ground and lifting. So if you're in that level 2, maybe you wanna add a little bit more. You can get a little deeper in that bent knee and then straighten it back out, okay? It's kind of like a shoot the leg, is what I like to call it. But you don't have to. You don't have to make it any more difficult than it already is. So you guys are doing awesome. Keeping those shoulder blades together. If you cannot reach that ground, take those hands to a chair. You don't have to be down that far. Take them to your countertop. Take them to whatever elevated surface you have, and you can still cross and lift. You're still gonna get that same great glute activation. Awesome job. All right, plie pulses. So you can see they're staying nice, steady. They're staying together, so stay with them. As you're opening into that plie, remember, do that pelvic tilt, okay? So if you're not sure where you need to have those glutes, stick that butt out, tuck it in. Stick it out, tuck it in, hold that tuck. That's where you wanna stay in those plie pulses. Nice tiny movements. So hold it down a little deeper and then just tiny pulse. Little less bend in the knee as you come up. Perfect. That's big difference, huh? So when you're doing those plie pulses, those little tiny movements, they were gonna get you firing up. Big difference. Big difference rather than more of a lower lift play. Kick me, it's fine. Beat me up. So, here, she's doing great. She's driving those shoulders into the ground. She's lifting those hips up a little higher. If you need to take those hands under those glutes and lift, that's perfectly fine. If you can't hold this glute hip opener, maybe you have a yoga block at home, you can stick it under your hips to help you. Move here before she kicks me again. So, Ashley's doing a great job here in that level 2. I'm gonna have you try and drop this leg just a touch more. There you go. So, I know it's getting hard. I know you guys at home are sore, but try and challenge that body just a little more. Try and open that hip. Good. Bring those knees right in line with each other. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Drive those hips up towards the sky. There's a lot going on in these movements. So, just those little reminders, keep them in your head. Keep thinking, lift those hips up towards the sky. Keep thinking, pressing that chest up. Keep thinking, opening that hip as far as you can. Keeping good form. So, Jolie here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Think of squeezing that glute up. Yep, getting that nice tabletop position. If that gets to be too much on your shoulders, take that back to a chair, okay? It's gonna help really force those hips to stay lifted versus letting those hips sag, trying to stay in this nice tabletop. So, modifies, guys, you're doing awesome. I see these glutes, they're tightening, right? We're firming them more, we're gonna lift them a little higher. You guys are doing amazing. So, cross it up, lift that leg up as high as you can, perfect. Keeping those hips squared. Keeping that slight bend in that standing leg, that is gonna help so you don't fatigue, you're not gonna pass out. Work to that point of fatigue though, not that point of failure. You do not wanna be crashing down to the ground mid PowerGlutes plus. Though I'm sure these girls want to right now, right? It feels good, that's right, I love it. So these girls are doing amazing, but remember at home, keeping those hips squared, keeping those shoulders squared, looking straight down at the ground, crossing, lifting, controlled motion. You guys are doing beautiful. Look at her, she's even itching her ankle while she works. That's great. So, slight bend in that knee, doing awesome. Keep it up, guys. You are over halfway there. See, flies. Time flies when you're having fun. So I'll come in your plie, I'll come to the side so you guys can see. Keeping that glute tucked in, tucked under and forward. Okay, so as you're pulsing down, don't let those glutes slip. So none of this. No booty out, belly out. Tuck it in, core activated, glutes activated. Breathing hard, getting that heart rate up. You guys are doing awesome. PowerGlutes Plus is no joke. As soon as you add in that equipment, it's insane. The amount of extra work you're getting out of it. But you need to drop that band, drop it. Lose it, let the body do the work. I can guarantee you are going to have way more activation once you use that band to be able to drop that band and do this all body weight. You will feel those glutes even more. You learn to activate, totally different. So lots of hip opening going on here. That's gonna help target those outside glutes. But you're also lifting, so you're getting that gluteus maximus. We love that, she said. Awesome work, guys. Make sure you're lifting those hips up. I love it. Opening that foot towards the ceiling, opening that arch out. These girls are doing amazing. You guys at home are too. We are almost done. Almost done, not quite done. Make sure you look straight up, perfect. Straight up towards the ceiling, protect that neck. Press those shoulder blades back and together. Lifting that chest, lifting that belly high towards the sky. Bring your feet in just a little bit more. There you go, perfect. Make her burn. So make sure those feet stay right under those knees, right in line with those hips. Awesome job. What are we going into here? Some cross lifts? All right, hands come down to the ground. Okay, you're gonna cross down and lift. Beautiful. Cross and lift. Good job, guys. I was going opposite leg of you. I don't know if I want to do any more. You guys got me on that day 4. I love it. You guys, you got, what we got? 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, about 90 seconds. 90 seconds is all you need. and 8.5 more minutes. 10 total. I'm trying to distract you guys. I don't know if it's working, but with my terrible jokes, I love it. All right, hips staying squared. Try not to let that hip open. Good, keeping those shoulders squared. If you need to, bring those hands up to a chair. You guys are doing amazing. We're almost done. Day 5. I can guarantee you are feeling more lifted by now. Yeah. Your mind, your body, your butt, it's all lifted. So, here we go. We're going back into these plies. All right. Chest stays lifted. Shoulder blades stay back. Nice tall posture. So now we're working on posture. We're getting a little bit heavy. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorites too. I have lots of favorites. If you haven't figured that out yet. It all feels good. It's all burning. Oh, there's here. All right. So, glute bridge hip opener. We got like 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
You guys got this for 30 more seconds. You can do anything in this last 30 seconds. Keep it up. Keep that energy high. Keep those hips lifting up towards the ceiling. You are almost done. I was just getting ready to come at you. She lifted her hips before I could get to her. So you're about 15 seconds away. So we gonna get to that other leg, guys?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Got to keep that balance. Got to create that balance. So lift those hips a little higher. Finish it out strong, guys. You're almost there. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. You are done, ladies. You guys are done at home. I love it. Try and stand up if you can. Okay? Stretch, rehydrate, get those muscles worked out. That way you're not falling down the stairs because your glutes are sore. And we will see you at your next workout. Thanks, guys.